Hi, we're Roy and Karen. Welcome back to our channel. Or if you're new here, thanks for stopping by.
We are in the Sonoran Desert, Tucson Mountain Park in the hills of Tucson. By the time we get to the end of this video, you're gonna hear some wild, Wild West stories. We're gonna take you to the chili capital of the world. We're gonna take you to the world's largest pistachio nut. We're gonna take you on this crazy hike through this white gypsum landscape and explore some pretty wild New Mexican scenery.
Yay!
But before we get to all of this good stuff, we got a story to tell you. Just before we were packing up to leave to get on this journey, I started having some sort of an issue with my ears. I really didn't think it was a big deal, but I really wasn't hearing very well. It started to feel as if I was underwater. And so I talked to AI and I explained my symptoms. It was maybe a week ago where it said, you know, why don't you put a warm compress on the side of your head, which I did. And in the middle of the night, I realized my ear was dripping. It was dripping a clear liquid. It wasn't water. And so I typed that into AI and it said, oh my gosh, Mr. Cooper, you probably have a hole in your eardrum and you need to get to an urgent care immediately. And it was telling me all these things. And now, of course, I can't go to sleep for the rest of the night. Well, the next nearest town that had an urgent care was Pecos. Now I have to interrupt my story to tell you the story about Pecos because as a kid, I remember Judge Roy Bean, and he was the law west of the Pecos. Judge Roy Bean owned a saloon. And so he would get his jurors out of his patrons of his saloon. And it was a requirement that during recess, they had to buy drinks at his saloon. Anyway, we're not stopping in Pecos. That urgent care got like a 2.3 or something. So I asked AI, what's the closest good urgent care on the way to Guadalupe Mountains, which is our next stop, and this said go to Carlsbad. So that's what we did. It was ear infection, both ears. Got antibiotics, got my ear drops. I'm done, I'm all fixed up, and I am ready to go.
So we finish up in Carlsbad and we're back to Texas we go. We're gonna head to our first national park for this trip, and we're gonna go to Guadalupe Mountain Park. And the ride up there, we're now out of some of the flatlands and we're gradually heading up and we see these mountains off in the distance and we're getting excited because we're finally hitting roads less traveled and never traveled and getting back into Texas to hit this national park and just enjoying the drive and starting to wind it down a little bit.
Well, we have made it to Guadalupe Mountains National Park. It's a beautiful, beautiful place, but this has got to be the strangest campground we have ever been in. Look at this. We're in a parking lot. And even though we're in a parking lot, we're gonna put some chairs out, put the awning out, and we're gonna chill out for a while. Tomorrow we'll do some hiking. Crazy day yesterday.
Yeah.
Going to urgent care, get me taken care of.
Little details.
I can feel it kicking in this morning.
Yay.
Feeling a lot better, but I'm still kind of wiped. So we're gonna do a nice easy hike here.
3 miles flat.
Yeah, 3 miles, no elevation gain, but look at where we are. Look how gorgeous this place looks. We taking the boys with us this time?
Yeah, you want to walk.
Okay. Oh. I really enjoyed the hike that we were doing over to the remnants of the Butterfield Overland Mail Stop. The Pinery Station was built in 1858 to protect the mail and the passengers from Mescalero Apache raids. This place was an oasis at the time where most of the 2,800-mile route was dry. By the way, if you paid the $200 to ride the stage for the 25-day bone-jarring ride, tonight's dinner was probably venison and baked beans. I'm still feeling under the weather from the infection, and when we came back from the hike, I think I just passed out. I think I did. I don't remember. Oh, Karen took this video of me.
We've got to have a record. So we're going to leave Texas and head to New Mexico and get to the southern section of the state. But in the meantime, we're traveling through Texas and we're seeing these signs and it's saying salt flats. And we're like, what the heck are the salt flats? So you look it up because that's what we do.
Well, we say,
hey.
What's the historical significance of Salt Flats, Texas?
You know, the research we used to do for road trips is a little different than what it is today. You can just ask as you go, as soon as a question pops into your mind.
And she said to you?
And she said to us, the Salt Flats were from the 1870s. There was a huge battle over who could have that salt.
Who ever heard of the Salt Wars?
Salt wars between the people that were staying there and the Indians that knew it was there. And they all wanted their part of the salt flats. So that was the historical significance of that area as we drove through on our way up into the Oregon mountains and get to our next destination, which is Alamogordo, New Mexico.
We have made it to Alamogordo, to our campground, Oliver Lee Memorial State Park. We're going to be here for 2 more nights, but here's the campsite that we're in. Cheers. So we need to talk about Frenchy. This is one of those Wild West stories that just so resonates with me. Francois Jean Frenchy Roches. Imagine you're living here, you're building your house from bricks you probably made yourself and rock walls, and he got water out of the canyon here, and for 8 years this is where he lived, solitary. And then one night some guy shows up and says, oh, this looks like a nice place.
I think that.
Yeah. That's the Wild West.
So we went over to the visitor center to see the exhibits on Frenchy and learn more about the park as we go, and took a little hike down the back trails behind the visitor center to see the desert landscape. And oh my gosh, we're seeing now, our timing's perfect. We're seeing things in bloom that we may have never seen before, even coming from some of these landscapes. So we're still in the Chihuahuan Desert in New Mexico.
But we talked to the ranger at the visitor center, and she had told us that just a couple of weeks before they had a major rainstorm, and so that's why those ocotillos out there were like blooming like mad.
Yeah, brighter than they had ever seen before. We had missed some of the blooms, but not many. We got to catch a lot of it, and it was so cool.
One of the things we heard about was that there's this really good barbecue place that's up at like 8,700 feet up on at Cloudcroft. So we go ahead and take the drive up there. We're getting there what we think is early. I think we got there around 1 or 2 o'clock. They had already sold out of all the barbecue. And we were warned that that could happen.
There's people online before they even opened to try to get that barbecue, but that didn't work with our timing.
And there was another barbecue place there. I think they were there just to catch people like us that came up for barbecue, and the other guys sold out, and they got our business.
But we got to have some brisket. We were happy. But our adventures are not always about food. Sometimes they're about national parks.
So where are we now?
We are at White Sands National Park.
Oh, is that what that says right there? Now, I don't think it's sand.
Gypsum.
Gypsum. Well, it's windy. I'm hoping they'll be able to hear us, but I know you'll be able to see it. We're gonna go on a hike. We're gonna go over those dunes. But sometimes it is all about food. Honey, I've got a problem. I can't help myself. Everywhere we go, I go nuts. I go nuts when I see a tourist trap. I have to go.
And today it's for the nuts.
We are just north of Alamogordo, and I don't know if you can tell what this is behind us, but I'm going to show you. We are at the world's largest pistachio nut. I love pistachio ice cream. I don't know if I ever told you this, but my father's favorite ice cream was pistachio. I wonder where I got it from.
So we got to walk through this cute little store and talked to the gal behind the counter who was serving our little wine tasting, and once again was surprised. I mean, I get to some of these places and I'm expecting very sweet wines, and
it was great.
And they had their sweet wines, but she had a lot of other options.
So you get four. You get four
okay.
free samples. If you guys want to do 2 different ones and sip off of each other's glasses, so you guys could try more.
Perfect.
That would
And we
work
should start with the dry, and we'll work our way.
Yes. All right.
Where do your grapes come from?
We grow all of them except for our Riesling grape here on the farm. So
Really?
it's orchard, and then right behind us is going to
So
be.
everything that we're going to try is going to be a
Except
new.
for that, yes. Except for that Riesling grape and our pomegranates. We don't grow our pomegranates here as well, but our pomegranates.
You
and
don't
our
grow
Riesling
pomegranates in New Mexico?
grape, we get them from from up the street. So literally a 5-minute drive. A farm that practices the same clean, safe, healthy farm
Okay,
habits that we do.
what about the Riesling grapes? Where are they?
The same farm.
So everything we're going to have
It's
is from
really
New-
local,
is-
yes. Other than those 2 things, we grow everything on site.
Okay, we're going to do chocolate now.
Perfect. So So this one's a Cabernet Sauvignon grape infused with chocolate.
You're getting this instead of fudge.
Hello, welcome to Pistachioland.
That's really
The
good.
aroma with the taste, it comes together, doesn't it? It does.
And how much is a bottle of that?
So all of our bottles are $18. If you buy 5, you get 1 for free. So that's 20% off discount.
Did I make a mistake not buying those? And by the way, we're not very far from Roswell. What are you having?
Habanero, lemon lime pistachios.
Oh. Where'd you get that from?
It's on outside too. So we got to do our wine tasting, and then we got to taste what we're there for, pistachio nuts.
They had how many different flavors?
Oh my goodness, it was at least 2 dozen.
Remember we used to go to Olive Pit?
I do.
And did tasting all those olives? I don't know if you guys are familiar. There's a place in California, in Corning, California, called the Olive Pit. And you can go in there and you can taste, gotta be dozens of different flavored olives. And it's all you can eat. Just help yourself. And that's what this place reminded me of.
And then
There was about a dozen different flavors of pistachio, ranging
Really
from
starting to come
sweet
through.
cinnamon to habaneros and red chilies, and they were all good. And it's eat as much as you want.
very distinctive flavors and lots of choices. And
Yeah.
reminded me of another place in California down by Cabazon where you go for the date shake. Only here we got the pistachio ice cream and shake.
So the pistachios are the homemade ones.
Milkshake for you. And then we've got that cup of
Look at your hair. You're like a pistachio in person.
I am.
Wow. What an experience we're having here.
I'm so
Thank
glad
you.
you're enjoying. You guys have a beautiful day.
Thank you.
That was the right choice.
Oh, you can really tell that's homemade. Really good, really, really good. That afternoon, I went around the campground just doing a photography shoot of all the cactus that I could find. Some of the things was just so unusual, I'd never seen before. And then at some point in time, we saw this double rainbow.
Yeah, this little cloudburst blew by and blessed us with the double rainbow. Just gorgeous.
And then we got blessed with this amazing sunset.
But we're not done yet. We are on our way to the Gila Cliff Dwellings,
I'm so excited.
the national monument that we just have been dying to see.
But on the way, we saw this sign. I was hoping that we would get some Christmas-style New Mexico food, but I couldn't locate anything when I was looking, in TripAdvisor and places like this. And then we just drove right up to Hatch, New Mexico,
Right along our route today.
the chili capital of New Mexico, and the #1 place to get chilies in Hatch,
The pepper pot.
the Pepper Pot. So what have we got here?
We have tostadas compuestas.
And one of those is green chili, and one of those is red chili. Okay. Wait, what have we got? Tell me again.
Tostadas compuestas.
That's easy for you to say.
Good flavor. Yeah. Gila Cliff Dwellings, here we come.
We are in the Gila Forest,
Gila National Forest.
and there's a sign right behind us. It says Continental Divide.
Our first time crossing it on this trip.
On this trip, we've crossed it many times before.
Probably many times later on this trip.
But the reason we are stopping here at this particular moment in time is because we're going to talk about maps. Maps are not perfect. And this particular map that I relied upon said right about here is the Gila Cliff Dwellings. They're not here. They're another 30 miles up the road, and we just don't have the time.
No, we have to get back to our campground before
They close.
up.
So we went to the campground, and we checked in, and we decided
Like a dog with a bone, we couldn't give it up. We had to come back and try to get into the Gila Cliff Dwellings.
and we got here at 4:30.
They close at 4.
So we talked to a ranger, and he said, come on over here at one of the campgrounds.
Scorpion Campground
and-
Trail.
There's a 1/4-mile trail, and it'll take you over to one of the cliff dwellings. We can go check it out.
Then
So,
we can go on the other side if we want to see a petroglyph. Behold.
the campground that we stayed at, Mountain Spirit, it was a nice place. I didn't get any video of it, but it was it backed up to a farm. And you had taken the boys out for a walk, and they just wanted to make friends with all the animals.
Colt goes along greeting everybody, and then too bad we didn't get some of this video, but the donkey liked to follow him as he came along.
They were just getting along so well. In the morning, we're off to Chiricahua National Monument, which, by the way, at the time of doing this video, it's in the process of hopefully becoming our 64th National Park. But that will be in our next video, and I'll put that in our RV playlist right here. In the meantime,
We appreciate you traveling with us, and don't forget to like and subscribe.
what she said, see ya.